Yoko Ono, a 90-year-old widow of John Lennon, has made the decision to live out her remaining years on the 600-acre rural farm she and the former Beatle purchased in 1978, rather than continuing to live in the upscale Dakota building in New York. Yoko did not want to return to her Upper West Side home during the epidemic. She lived full-time on her vast Catskills property, close to Franklin, New York, according to the Daily Mail. Ono plants her own veggies outside the main house on the estate, which has 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Now living in a small community of only 340 people, the artist maintains a quiet life, away from the spotlight. Ono and Lennon had originally bought the farm to grow Holstein dairy cows and use it as a retreat. Philip Norman, in John Lennon: The Life, describes how the English musician had purchased a herd of 10 bulls and 122 cows for the property. She intends to spend the remainder of her life there. When Yoko Ono and her son Sean staged anti-fracking protests in New York in 2013, the farm became entangled in controversy. Geologists predict that the Marcellus Shale, on which the farm is located, contains trillions of cubic feet of natural gas. Even though Yoko's health has declined and she is now confined to a wheelchair, she recently disclosed that she runs 6 kilometers every day to combat sadness. She was presented with the National Music Publishers Association's Centennial Song Prize in 2017 with assistance from John Lennon. During her award speech, Ono remarked, "I've learned a lot from having this illness. I'm grateful to have gone through it." Close family friend and publicist Elliot Mintz called Ono a particularly special being. "In these 87 years, she's lived 400, he added. Recently, the Beatles released a song, Now and Then. This was the Beatles' final work, involving John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr. Starting November 10th, the song will be included in a new, reproduced version of the Beatles' greatest album, Red and Blue. This is a love song containing expressions of regret and forgiveness, which is musically similar to John Lennon's solo song from the 1970s entitled Jealous Guy. The process of composing the song Now and Then came from the original demo Give by Yoko Ono in 1994. The remaining members of the Beatles never knew that Lennon had several unreleased song demos. During the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony in January 1994, Lennon was induced by McCartney to receive the award. Lennon was represented by his wife, Yoko Ono. At that time, it was unexpected that Ono gave 4 demo recordings of Lennon's songs. The 4 are Free as a Bird, Real Love, Grow Old with Me, and Now and Then. McCartney then took the demo to George and Ringo. This song has reunited the scattered members of the Beatles and erased the feud between them. Everyone hopes that the success of the song now and in the future will have a good and significant impact on the entire family of the Beatles members, their wives and children.